Hey, this is Jay with Heavy Harvest, and every once in a while I like to shoot videos, answer questions, and I'm going to be doing a video series, and this is the first video in my series. So I'm going to answer some questions and just talk about deep water culture, hydroponics. So here we go. The first question I get asked a lot is, why should I choose deep water culture hydroponics over, say, ebb and flow or drip irrigation or NFT, which stands for nutrient film technique, or what's the other one, aeroponics. And I always say the same thing. With all those other systems, you'll have to have more components, and when you have more components, you have more room for error. All the other systems, you'll have to have a water pump, a water submersible water pump, and if that water pump goes out, which they do, you're going to lose your whole crop, because you won't, your plants won't be able to get any nutrients. Now, with deep water culture, that isn't the case, because they're always, your plants, the roots of your plants are always suspended in the nutrient-rich water that is also oxygenated. This air pump provides oxygen via this air stone, which is inside, connected to this airline here. By pumping air to the roots, that keeps the roots from drowning, so you don't have to worry about losing your plants over a water pump. Also, with drip irrigation, you have your misters and your drippers, and they get clogged. And then, say for instance, with your ebb and flow, you'll have to get your timing pattern down. How long to keep the water pump on, pumping the water to the plants, and when to turn it off, and that may vary with different plants. Another good reason to choose deep water culture hydroponics is that it's just better, because if I wanted, say for instance, if this was a ebb and flow system and I'm growing them all on one rock wool slab or something, and one plant I'm having problems with, or I want to get rid of it, the roots are tangled up all together, so you really can't separate your plants. With deep water culture, you can always take your plants out, separate them, and put them in different systems or whatever you want to do. Well, some will say, well, the roots can get clogged up or entangled in this system. Well, to keep that from happening, every couple days, what you would want to do is just take the plant out of the system, or spin it around to keep the roots from getting tangled. That way you can always move these individual plants, say, to a bigger system, like a bucket system or something like that. It's also the most inexpensive hydroponic system. You can set up a deep water culture system a lot more inexpensive than you can any of the other hydroponic systems. And then it also gives the best results. Plants, most all plants will feed, well, I'm speaking of in a hydroponic system, most plants will feed when they want. So by them being constantly in the nutrient-rich solution, they could feed as often as they want, not like any of the other systems where you're cutting them on and turning them on and off when you think that they're ready to eat. So these are the main reasons why I like the deep water culture system. Let's see if I can think of anything else. Oh, this is the main thing. I don't know how I forgot this. In the deep water culture system, I end up using less nutrients, because I can start off with really small systems like this, or even have a smaller one called a midget. You can look it up on YouTube. I can start off, since, say for instance, a small plant, a small plant like this is just starting out. This is a tiny tomato plant. It doesn't have much roots. So to put it in a big system and run all that water would be a waste of water, and also a waste of nutrients. I can grow a plant like this for maybe the first few months, and maybe a one or 2 or 3 gallon, really a 1 gallon or half a gallon system. So that'll save on nutrients a whole lot. and then as it gets bigger, I can move it to a bigger system, say a bucket system or wherever I want to move it. So these are the reasons why I like the deep water culture hydroponic system. Please stay tuned for my other video. I'm going to do videos on what type of lights you want to choose, be they fluorescent or HID, which stands for high intensity discharge, which covers the high pressure sodium and metal halides, or if you want to go LED, which a lot of people choose UFOs. So my next video is going to be on lights. Then I'll also I'm going to do a video on how to set this thing up and how to get it going. And also I'm going to do a video on nutrients, how to use them, how to read it, pH meter, a TDS meter, total dissolved salts meter. Basically I'm going to do a video that covers every aspect of running a deep water culture system, and I will be offering that video. I think it's going to be $7.99 with free shipping. It'll be a complete DVD, and also you can get a parts list if you want to buy all the components for a deep water culture system. Also, I'll also include, excuse me, keep saying also, I will include a list of lights. If you want to go, say, Walmart or Home Depot and buy lights, include a list of lights that you can get, along with a list of nutrients and where to get them from. So this is going to be the most complete hydroponic deep water culture video that I know of. So please stay tuned for it, and friend me on Facebook, or send me an email, or give me a call. My phone number, or a text. My phone number is 513-371-6586. And this is Jay with Heavenly Harvest Hydroponics. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a wonderful day.